Hello, this is a very quick look at the Apple refurbished iPhone 6. This is like a brand new iPhone, but it's been refurbished, and it'll say so on the box. It says Apple certified pre-owned. Apple have taken the phone back, checked it out, and made sure that it is good as new. And if I open up the box, you'll see it's completely packaged like a new phone. If it didn't say the disclaimer on the front, you probably wouldn't even know it wasn't a new phone. So the phone comes sealed. If we open this up, you'll see we've got all the accessories. We've got the SIM tool for putting in the SIM into the iPhone 6. It takes a nano SIM. If you ever happen to lose that, just use a paperclip instead. If we open this out, you'll see that we've got the little welcome manual and the stickers. You get the adapter. Again, it's all sealed up, and the headphones as well, the Apple headphones, as well as the USB to Lightning cable. The iPhone 6 is an interesting phone. I have not been much of an Apple fan, if I'm honest, over the years. The 6 is probably the first Apple iPhone that is really nice, that I actually like the design of. It's not that chunky, it's got a good weight in the hand, it looks really good, and it seems a lot thinner than previous incarnations I've seen. The iconic menu button is now also a fingerprint scanner. We'll come back to that. There's nothing on the top. You've got the power and SIM tray on the side, the lightning connector, headphones on the bottom and the speakers, and the volume rocker and mute switch around the left hand side. Touch ID is set up during the initial process. You simply follow the instructions using your thumb or finger, whichever one it is you're going to be using. It's a lot of place your thumb, pick it up, place your thumb, pick it up, and eventually once it's complete you'll also enter a passcode and you are done. This is then used to unlock the phone and also to make payments in the App Store, and I have to say generally it worked very well. It's much quicker than using an ID. So here we are in the App Store, you say get, it'll then ask you to confirm via Fingerprint Scanner. If you're familiar with iPhones, you'll be familiar with the interface. It's kept very clean and basic. It's just a big list of the apps. Apps do come pre-installed to get you started, and of course you've got access to the main App Store. The mute button down the side is pretty cool. It's not something you find on other phones. Simply flick that, handy when you're in meetings, and it goes to silent. Performance wise, as you'd expect from a top end handset, this plays games really, really well. One thing to note is that the speakers are located on the bottom, and if you're playing a game like this in landscape mode, it does mean that your hand can occasionally cover the speaker and muffle the sound. The A8 chip performs really well, and the 4.7-inch screen looks fantastic for gaming. It's maybe a little bit small compared to some Android phones, and occasionally on games like this where you use a lot of on-screen controls, your hands can get a little bit in the way, but it's still a nice size and much better than previous iPhones which have had slightly smaller screens for gameplay. Also on this is an 8 megapixel camera, which might sound a little low compared to some competition, but it's actually a fantastic camera. This is probably one of the best cameras I've tested on a mobile phone. You get really good depth of field, beautiful colours, the water droplets are really picked out very well. I think it's a great camera. You've got lots of options, including panoramic, square and video modes, and I really like the slow-mo option as well. That's really cool. So here's a little video, just a normal video. You'll see the J.J. Abrams style lens flare going on there, and we've got the cat just walking around, very nice and clear. Really like the video on this. The slow-mo mode is brilliant because it also slows down the sound. I really like the way it buffers the front and start with the normal speed clip, so it starts off normal speed, slows down, and then right at the end it speeds back up to real time again. And of course it's great for things like web browsing. The screen looks good, the screen's very reactive when you're poking and prodding it, you can enlarge things. All around, this is a great phone. If you are used to Apple products and you're thinking of upgrading, the iPhone 6 is a bit of a no-brainer, especially if you've invested in the ecosystem. The fact that this one is Apple refurbished means that you still get the 1-year warranty, and it looks good as new, but it will just cost you a lot less than buying it brand new outright from maybe an Apple store. Great performing phone. I'm still not overly keen on things like iTunes and it being a very locked ecosystem compared to things like Android phones, but that's just my personal preference. Doesn't take away from the fact that this is a solid handset that performs incredibly well with a great camera. I hope you found the short review useful. Thanks for watching.